Good morning children, I hope class 10th children are watching this video and I hope you must be keeping well. As we have been doing pair of linear equations in two variables, already many solved questions we have seen. Even in last class we had seen from NCERT one question, I hope you must have done and you must have understood also, and you rest of the question you might have started or you might have completed also. Today in this class I have taken again one question number 2 from the same book NCERT exercise 3.1. So, already you might have done, I hope you must have done. Just if you have done, just keep your book and copy together and try to learn, and if any mistake you have done, try to correct that. And those who have not done, together you try to learn, and even today itself you complete that. So, let us start. Your second question you have, the coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. The coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 ball for rupees 3,900. Later she buys another bat and 3 more balls of the same kind for rupees 1,300. Represent this situation algebraically and geometrically. So, how we will solve? You see, first you try to understand the coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls. So, suppose the price of one bat is equal to x rupees, price of one bat is x rupees, and the price of one ball is equal to, suppose 6 balls she is purchasing, so price of one ball, suppose you y rupees. Price of one bat is x rupees, price of one ball is y rupees. Now, according to first condition, what you have? She is buying 3 bats and 6 balls. So, price of one bat is x rupees. So, price of 3 bats will be x into 3. Price of one bat is x rupees. So, price of 3 bats will be x into 3 rupees. So, you will have 3x plus price of one ball is y rupees. So, price of 6 balls will be 6y rupees, 3x rupees and 6y rupees, 3 bats and 6 balls. Together she is paying how much? 3,900. So, this will be 3,900. Just you have got first equation, 3x plus 6y is equal to 3,900. Now, what you need to do? Just you see 3, 6 and 3,900, in this common you have. What common you are getting? 3. So, if you are taking 3 out of this, or before that you write down 3x plus 6y minus 3,900 is equal to 0. You take common 3. What you will be left with? X plus 2y minus 3 1 ja 3, 3 3 ja 9 and 2 zeros. 1,300 is equal to 0. And this 3 if you will take right side, it will be 0 by 3. So, it will become 0. So, finally, you will get x plus 2y minus 1,300, and this will is equal to 0, and this will be your first equation. So, I hope you understood first equation, how you have found out. So, algebraically first equation we have found out, x plus 2y minus 1,300 is equal to 0. You see, next equation will form, let us see, buys another bat and 3 more balls, it means 1 bat and 3 balls. So, here you see how we will form equation. according to second condition, one bat means x into 1 plus 3 balls means 3 into y, and how much money she is paying? She is paying 1300 for this. Or you can write x plus 3y minus 1300 is equal to 0, and this is your second equation. So, algebraically you have found two equations. First equation you have x plus 2y minus 1300 is equal to 0, and second equation you have x plus 3y minus 1300 is equal to 0. Two equation already you have got. Now, we will show graphically, and for that again the same thing will be required to be done as we have done last day. X and y we need to find out, and we have to make a table, and then we have to plot graph. Here you see, now for graphical representation, what we need to do, here you see, first equation you had x plus 2y minus 1300, x plus 2y minus 1300 is equal to 0, or it can be written as 2y is equal to 1300 minus x, or y can be written as 1300 minus x divided by 2. Now, here you see, if you are assuming y is equal to, here you see you have bigger numbers, and that is why x we need to assume. Suppose if x will be equal to, x is equal to suppose 1000, in that case y will be equal to 1300 minus 1000 divided by 2, and this will be 1300 minus 1000 divided by 2, it means 300 by 2, and this will be 150. So, when you are forming your table like this, x and y, when you assume x is equal to 1000, your y is 150. Second, if x is equal to, suppose you have 900, then you will be having y will be equal to 1300 minus 900 and divided by 2. It means 400 by 2, it means 200. Next, you assume if x is equal to suppose 0, in that case y will be 1300 minus 0 by 2, and this will be 1300 by 2, and this will be 650. So, here you have, if x is equal to 900, you have y 200. When y is equal to x is equal to 0, in that case y you have 650. In the same way, for the next equation we will find out. Next equation you have x plus 3y minus 1300 is equal to 0. So, x, here you will write 3y will be equal to x 1300 minus x, and y will be 1300 minus x by 3. Now, here you see, if x will be equal to suppose 100, then y will be 1300 minus 100 by 3, it means 1200 by 3 and this will be 400. So, your next table you will have x when you have assumed 100, your y is 400, and if x is equal to suppose 400, in this case y will be equal to 1300 minus 400 divided by 3, it means 900 by 3 and this will be 300. So, when you have x is equal to 400, your y is 300. In the same way, when if you are assuming x is equal to 700, y will be equal to 1300 minus 700 divided by 3 and this will be 600 by 3 and you will get y is equal to 200. So, when your x is equal to 700, your y is equal to 200. Now, you have got coordinates. So, now we can plot graph, and for that what we need, just you see, on x axis you have 1000, 900, 0, here you have 100, 400 and 700, and in y axis you have 150, 200, 650, 400, 300 and 200. So, bigger number we need to assume. X axis x, x dash, this is your y axis, y and y dash, and since we have tables and coordinates are bigger numbers 1000, 900, 0, 150, 200, 650, 100, 400, 700, 400, 300 and 200. So, bigger number we have taken 100, 200, we have started with 100, 100, 200, 300, 400 up to 1000, because x we have maximum 1000. So, we have taken 1000, and here you have y is maximum 650. So, 650 we can plot. So, you need to see in your graph sheet how much bigger numbers can be plotted, and if bigger numbers are there, how we will divide these squares or these boxes, so that you will be able to plot the graph on your graph sheet. So, that is required to be seen. Suppose if bigger numbers are there, how it to be done, so that you can plot the graph in your graph sheet. So, we will start 1000 and 150, 1000 you have over here and 150 will be in between 200 and 100. So, 1000 and in between 100 and 200 you will be 150. So, your this coordinate will be 1000 and 150. Next you have 900 and 200, this is your 900 and 200, this one is 200. So, 900 and 200 you have got, and next you have 0 and 650, 0 and 650, in between 600 and 700 you will have. So, 0 and 650 over here. Now, you need to join this line. Here you see, with the help of ruler it is required to be joined like this, this line will go like this, and this is your x plus 2y minus 1300 is equal to 0. Next line we will draw, x is equal to 100 you have, x 100 and y is equal to 400. This point you will have 400 and 300, 400 and 300. This line you will have. Then you have 700 and 200, 700 and 200 will be this line. Now, you need to join with your with the help of your ruler. Here you see, this is required to be joined, and they are intersecting at this point. You see, at what point they are intersecting? 1300 and 0. So, intersecting point will be your answer, but this you do not have to show. If that is getting intersected, that can be shown, otherwise in question it was not told to find out x and y, that is why this is not required, but you can see this. Your coordinates are 100 and 400, here you have 400 and 300, and here you have 700 and 200, and this is your line for x plus 3y minus 1300 is equal to 0. So, these two lines you have drawn for the equations x plus 2y minus 1300 is equal to 0 and x plus 3y minus 1300 is equal to 0. So, now graphically you have represented both the equations. What question was asked? In question what was asked, you have represented in graph. So, in this way this is required to be solved. Your question again, you see what was there. You had the coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls, 3 bats and 6 balls, and she paid 3,900. And in second condition, 1 bat and 3 balls she purchased and paid 1,300. So, next equation you had x plus 3y minus 1300 is equal to 0. So, you have shown algebraically both the equation, and in graph also you have represented both the equation. So, in this way these type of questions are required to be solved. Next day we will see next question, or if you can just you try to solve that question also, I think you will be able to solve. So, we will meet in next class. Till then, thank you.